So last time on the curse of the
Little Women.
budget Irina, Marina. Okay, so you all made your way to the ruins of the water and mud that you are trudging through in this swampy place is ankle deep as you arrive, knee deep as you get into it, and in some locations it goes all the way up to thighs, and is very difficult terrain to travel. You make a lot of noise everywhere you go, so it's not surprising that anyone who is here has probably noticed you. Now you guys traveled down and you were chased by a bunch of scarecrows, which inevitably you were able to fight off using lots of fire. Turns out fire, very effective against scarecrows. And eventually you made your way to this little house. Now, not a little house, it was actually quite a large house. It was this big ruinous mansion. And it kind of reminded you of like the burgomaster's estates that you had seen in Barovia and in Vallaki. Obviously, this place was in shambles, just like the rest of the city is. You've seen lots of cottages, moldy wood, rotting planks all over the place. And outside of this particular mansion was a pen, and it was filled with goats. And outside of this pen there was like a circle, and the pen also like shockingly high. Like normally like a goat pen, it would only be maybe up to like chest height. This goat's pen was like above your head's height, and adorning the top of the planks of this pen were a bunch of what appeared to be human skulls. Weird, enclosing a bunch of goats. You guys went into the mansion to potentially kind of see what was up and explore what was going on. And immediately when you opened the doors, there were 3 women staring at you. And they basically told you to get lost and that the mother would not be happy about your presence here. And they seemed to, I don't remember if I revealed this detail to you or not. I feel like I did, but just in case I didn't, there was definitely like a eyeing of the males in the group. Like it was very clear that they were unhappy about their presence and they cared much less about Syndra.
Oh, I thought you meant because like we're sexy.
No. Maybe.
Swing and a miss.
You don't know their intentions at this point.
I don't think they like the swinging.
So you guys left right away and didn't like go further into the mansion. You were like, all right, fuck this. You had already been kind of beat up by the scarecrows and the snakes. And at this point, you ran off into the churchyard that was just a little bit down a ways. And you trudged into this churchyard and you ended up finding some remnants, some moldy things, moldy coffins. And there was a like little cemetery there. And you noticed that there was basically like a monument, tombstone that really stood out of a kneeling peasant girl holding a rose. And at first, Ramis was very confused as to what that was because he rolled a 1, and he was like, "Is that a cow or a?" And then, "Oh, it's a person." And then eventually, you guys read the epitaph, which I'm still learning that word. And the epitaph said, "Marina taken by the mists." And this particular young girl is very, very obviously looks exactly like someone you've met, Irina. And there's like no, oh, this kind of looks like similar. Like, no, this looks like someone carved Irina into a statue. So that's weird because that's the second time you've seen something that looks like her that isn't her. Weird.
Pretty popular.
So you guys decided to fuck this and get in a tiny hut and Cain stood there in the marsh, in the nasty marsh for 10 minutes, casting and spending all of his concentration, making this beautiful tiny hut that you all crawled inside of, and it was cozy and warm and luscious. You were robed with fur blankets and a warm fireplace, and your feet weren't wet, and it was so nice, and it smelled of lavender and vanilla. And then suddenly it was gone, and you all fall a couple feet into the marsh. And you were all wet and gross and outside again. And that's where we left it. So, let me set the scene for you all. It is probably at this point late afternoon. By this point, by the time you've hiked all the way down here, dealt with all of your fights, we're saying probably like around 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe even a little later than that. You can't really tell because it is so damn foggy and misty and gray, and the ground beneath you. You can't see your feet, but this time it's not because fog and mist is swirling beneath your feet. It's because there's mud and water covering them. You guys are over knee deep in water. It's gross.
How far are we from the dilapidated mansion that we left?
Probably a football field's length.
It's not too far.
But there's like broken down buildings surrounding us because we went into was it the church that it was the church?
So there's a churchyard and there is a broken down church near you. Yeah, there is like a kind of what looks like behind the churchyard, an old broken down building. This particular church building is especially broken down. Like there's no internal cavity. It's kind of just all half exposed to the elements.
So we just landed in the swamp just now.
Pretty much in the swamp, yeah.
Ramis is just like lying in the water, just sighing as the last itself has become
You would be submerged.
offensively uncomfortable.
And at this point, I am going to provide you guys just a brief glimpse of the map, just because I think it will be helpful contextually. So let me share my screen. I'm not going to give you guys this, but I'm just going to let you take a look for orientation. So you guys started out here in the northeast. You came from here and you came down essentially this road. This is where you met Jenny. You guys can see my cursor?
Yeah.
This is where you met Jenny, on this road, or rickshaw. You guys traveled along down this road near the river. You can see the river is very wide, which, by the way, take a look at this. 1 square is 100 feet. This is humongous.
Jeez.
Humongous.
That's like a quarter mile. That's like a city block wide.
Yeah, so that's why it's like late afternoon when you guys are getting over here. So you guys have traveled down this way. And this is where you met like some vipers over here, and you decided, so there's like a little kind of trench here. So this is where you started to get deeply entrenched in water. And this is where like the viper fight happened. And then some scarecrows, this map says scarecrows on it, started running out this way. You saw like one scarecrow here, you saw it, and it like sprinted at you. And then another one came and sprinted at you, and they were coming from here. So you guys ran actually down this way, out and around the city. And you actually got very close to the lake here, and you came down and around this way. And it got extra, extra marshy. And this is where you were rowing your little canoe, your little ice canoe. You guys walked past the outsides of all of these like moldy cottages, and broken down little homes and areas. Each of these areas has like a few different little developments in it. And then the scarecrows chased you down this way until they eventually stopped. You guys came here. This is where that pen is, that wooden pen. That's this right here. You came up upon that. You were grossed out. You came to and you could see back here, there's like some gardens and whatnot, but you didn't venture that way. You came to the front of this like mansion and went in, and you were like, fuck that, and you left. And then here is the churchyard over here. So this is where you guys came to. The monument is over in this area, kind of at the north side. So you guys are essentially here, and you are poof, plopped on the ground right here. So that's just to give you a little bit of a visual of how this area is oriented and where you guys have traveled to thus far.
If I look around me, what can I see?
So if you look around you, you see lots of marsh, you see the graveyard, you see like it's kind of dense, it's like it's a swampy mire. So
Right.
you see like some like tall grass in places. There's lots of like croaking and toads and things like that.
What about in the distance though? Is there anything I can make out in the distance?
Not really past like 60 to 100 feet. I don't think you can see much farther than that, because of the thickness of the mire. In fact, probably like no more than 60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, group,
And you make a big splash like sound as you
I'm all wet now
are wet.
and hungry and cold. Do we want to keep going?
What has happened to the tiny hut?
Ah, the marsh ate it.
Something powerful must have dispelled it.
We need rest, no?
Afraid it'll take another 10 minutes, and there's nothing to stop it from being dispelled again. Perhaps we should either leave or investigate what may have caused it to disappear.
We can try casting it again and maybe we can catch whatever dispelled it this time.
Very well. Wait 10 minutes, please.
What? Wait, Ken. One.
I can talk and cast a spell at the same time.
Okay, you're not honest, clearly. What can dispel this spell? I mean, like, would they have had to be nearby? Like, how is this possible?
Well, the spell needed is a spell that I know, though it is no simple matter. It's simply dispel magic. You actually saw me use it on our good friend in the forest north of the lake.
But would you need to see the magic you are dispelling? No? Like, is our foe looking at us right now?
They would need to be able to see it in order to cast it, yes. Typically, I need to be within about 120 feet in order to successfully affect my target.
So we just need to search the area while you're casting your house hut, right?
That would probably allow us to detect what caused that, yes.
Mhm.
We could move out a little further. That would narrow down the results, supposedly. If we go up against the river, perhaps.
Yeah. Change of scenery could always be nice.
How far would an investigation check get me?
What are you investigating?
I just want to see if I can tell if anybody has been in the near vicinity within that 120 feet.
What
But
are
I
you,
feel like that's a wide berth.
yeah, what are you looking for?
Any sign of anyone being there recently enough to be able to dispel that tiny hut? So like maybe fresh tracks, like super fresh tracks, or a person
We'll see
around.
no tracks in the mire. It's just you're in water.
Where did the floating skull go?
You don't know.
But like, what we saw it, so where did it disappear?
It
when it disappeared?
traveled. It traveled above your heads. So as you were like in that bottom, like southeast area,
when we were going by the broken down houses. Yeah.
it was going to the like center of the city.
like the scarecrow labeled area.
In that direction. Yeah, you have no idea where it went, but like it was moving in that direction.
Actually, Danielle, can I test something real quick by simply using shape water on the river to pull like a block of water out of the river and see if I'm successful?
Yeah, so you want to just use shape water to pull some of the river water and
Yeah, just to pull some water out of the river, make sure that I'm not being magically inhibited or anything like that.
yeah, you cast shape water. What do you want to shape the water into?
Just a cube, pulling a cube of water out of the river.
Yeah, you pull a cube of water out of the river and it cubes so perfectly.
Are you taking samples?
I'm just making sure. Sorry. I'm just making sure that I haven't developed some kind of impotence.
Shield bash the water cube.
You're going to go out into the river and do that? All right.
What do you?
Oh, you're going out in the river? Oh.
Well, I'm casting it out in the river.
Oh.
Where do you think I pulled that water from? My butt?
Maybe the water that we're standing in.
No, dude. River water.
Wait, where did you go? What did you do?
He's casting it in the river. He's just lifting up a block of water in the river.
But what did you do?
I just wanted to shield bash it.
Oh.
I'm just picturing him like swimming out to the river.
Ah! Okay. I guess Ramis is gonna start prestidigitating himself dry as he like slowly looks around. This is like alien style, like nervously looking around. Like,
What does it sound like? Like, what does it smell like? Describe in a little bit more detail the area that we're in right now.
Yeah. So where you're standing, you can hear the sounds like of low buzzing, very insect heavy, like flies and little insects are everywhere croaking and making a low humming noise. You can hear some toads kind of making little ribbit sounds every once in a while. You can hear the faint rushing of the river that is out on the outskirts of the city. And that's pretty much it. What it smells like, it smells very earthy. It's got sort of a, I don't know, like a slightly like wet, damp, like animal smell, like wet goat smell.
Yuck. Great. Okay.
The air feels very thick. Like this is a swamp. Like,
And what's our visibility roughly? Like how far could we see?
60 feet radius.
60 feet?
Yeah. For those of you who have good vision.
I'm gonna keep the owl kind of flying just outside of my like that 60 feet so that I can kind of extend my vision a little bit, and flick back and forth between it to make sure if anything is hiding in the mists that I have a shot at seeing it.
So sharpshooter.
Kind of focusing on the direction of the ruined village.
Mhm. So as your owl is like flying over the village areas, it can see decrepit like houses and the things that you saw when you were coming around the bottom side. And eventually, after a little while of scouting, it flies over like the very center of the town. And this area, again, it looks like everything else very swampy, lots of scarecrows, but there is a sole large rooted tree in the middle of the mire. And this tree is not just a tree, but someone has built a ramshackle wooden hut on the stump of what was once a very enormous tree. And the roots of the stump are like thrusting up from the mire like the legs of a gigantic spider.
Sweet.
How far away is
Like
that?
almost treehouse looking hut with like big giant roots on the bottom that look like spider legs and a big like flourishing top.
So how far out of the swamp is the hut then? Because it's like,
I mean, it's still in the
Raised
swamp,
by
the
these
whole
roots
area is
here.
a swamp. So yeah, so it's in the swamp, but the roots are like raised above the swamp water by several feet.
Hmm.
Seems suspicious.
it's gotta be Floaty's house.
Maybe the person who dispelled your hidey hut hole
Perhaps we
is
should
hiding away.
pay our neighbors a visit.
What are you talking about? I'm just like looking around at the fog.
Ah, well, it appears as though we have neighbors.
Hmm,
Kane points off in the direction that the hut is in amongst the mist.
we want to go to whomever dispelled our hut. Perhaps we can use their hut.
Perhaps we can.
Very well.
Regardless, it doesn't seem as though we're going to be able to use our own. We could take a walk over yonder and set up the hut with a bit of distance, perhaps. Come back a little more rested.
I would like to try the hut again.
Perfect. Zug, why don't you go ahead and knock on the door for us? We'll be back here.
Wait, I thought you were going to try your hut again.
I think he meant your hut.
I will. I will try it over yonder after you try your hut.
That's not my hut.
You just voted for it to be your hut.
I did no such thing.
Okay, well, I will go over yonder and set up my hut then.
Okay, you do that.
Did you not say I would like to go to the hut?
No, I said I want to go with your hut. I want you to set up
I did
your
not-
hut.
That is not what I heard. I thought you said you wanted to go check out the
No.
What's the tiny hut?
He said, I'd like to try the hut again after you
Okay.
alluded to.
Let's go out of town then, where we're less likely to be interrupted.
Go out of town. Let's leave this damn city behind us.
So you guys want to leave the ruins? Like, how do you want to leave and get out?
Swim.
You guys are like in no man's land. You do have a large map and like you can generally see. So actually we could grab that real quick. The big map that you have of the land so that you have some insight into like where you are and what is around you. Do I have a pinned map? I do. Okay. So you guys can see that so you can continue going south into the swamp, like continue swamping down the riverside. You can't, well, you could attempt to go east into the giant rushing river, but that doesn't seem particularly appealing. If you try to go out to the west, you're met with a bunch of mountainous range. So you could scale the mountain, but it was hard enough for you guys getting down and you fell down the mountain when leaving Argynvost. But you could try going up the mountain, or you could kind of leave the way you came in.
At a scarecrow town? No. I say we try to set up the hut at the base of the mountains to the west.
Sure.
Good with that.
Maybe we can get a better vantage point.
Okay, so you guys want to exit the city to the west.
Yes.
Okay. So you trudge through the swamp out by the like out west of the church. As you are leaving, you notice on the outskirts of town, there are thicker and thicker swarms of flies and insects.
Huh.
And they start to bite you.
All the more reason to get this damn hut going.
Hmm.
And they bite you.
Could I maybe
Do
do
we
a
take
nature
damage?
biting
Yeah.
on those?
So
Ramis summons his unseen servant to like swat the bugs away from around.
yes, are you guys going to so this is going to be like 10 swarms of insects. So
But like mosquitoes?
flies mostly.
Okay. Are they attack? Are we getting into combat? What's happening?
Yeah, so they're kind of like biting you. If you swat back at them, I'm going to like actually initiate a combat.
Wait, these are like big flies?
They're large flies.
Like dogs?
Are they all around us right now?
You're getting into a thicker area and you're noticing that you're getting bit by these big like horse flies.
Okay, let's keep going.
How sure are we that we're gonna rest?
We're not sure. That's what we're trying to do.
Well, we're not in good shape right now. I don't think that it makes any sense for us to push into somewhere where there's something casting a dispel magic spell against us.
Alright, Ramis is casting Spirit Guardians. So everyone huddle around Ramis.
Huddling.
And they are all
Huh.
the flies shall
Okay.
perish.
Okay, so you're casting, so let's roll initiative, Ramis.
Wait, can I just cast it proactively? I don't wanna.
If you're gonna cast something, we are gonna get into combat with flies. So we're gonna do initiative.
Okay.
Yeah. Flies technically would like kind of get the initiative, but I'm gonna let you both roll. Okay. Let me find my flies.
I got 18.
Where are my flies? Okay. All right. Let me roll. I don't have my dice on me.
No,
No.
little lips. Where are you going?
Ooh.
That's just initiative.
Just moved in exactly the wrong way. She left me.
Okay. So the insects are gonna get to attack you first. So you're gonna get bit. Yeah, can I take your D20? So the insects are going to attack Ramis as they see him gearing. Ooh. 6. I'm guessing a 6 does not hit you.
Not a Ramis.
I'm guessing a 7 doesn't hit you.
No.
9. Oh, these flies are rolling really badly. 9 again. Oh my
How many
god.
rolls do they get?
I'm rolling for each
For each fly?
swarm.
Oh,
For each fly individually.
Oh my god. 17.
yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. And one more, 13.
No.
Okay. So you are going to take 10 piercing damage.
10 damage. Jesus
What?
Christ.
10 from a fly? Holy
Swarm of
shit.
flies.
A swarm. Mm.
I'm tired of these fucking flies. I'm now casting Spirit Guardians.
Okay. All right, you cast Spirit Guardians and tell me what happens.
So basically majestic Tyraels comes like sprinting out from my body in all directions into a diameter of 15 feet. So they're
Okay.
surrounding myself and my friends. They see my allies as their allies, but anything else that enters this diameter starts to take damage. It's just like dots, but like really
Nice.
high dots.
Mhm.
So they must make a wisdom saving throw.
They're not very smart.
Exactly.
Are you as dumb as a fly?
Oh, they have to beat 15.
Yeah.
I rolled 16, but they have -2 wisdom.
Ooh.
Oh,
What a
nice.
bunch of dummies.
3d radiant damage.
3d8. All right, roll it.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's not a lot. 10.
For all of them.
Well, for that first group, right?
Well, they're all well, so
Well, I should have to roll 5 times then if there's 5 groups.
there are 10 swarms.
10 swarms? You roll
Yeah.
10 times?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought there were 7 swarms.
There were 10 swarms. 10.
They've been busy while we've been talking.
Well, so they all of the swarms take damage.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I mean,
Only
you
one
just
of them
did
has it.
you just did 100 damage, right?
Yeah,
It's a lot.
but I feel like I could roll higher for the other swarms.
You guys want me to just throw a fireball right in the air and on top of us right now?
Also,
Doesn't Fireball hurt us though too.
Yeah, but we're gonna take a rest. Just throw up whatever defenses you got, pop your CDs. Let's light these bitches up. And if they come back, we found a convenient place to farm experience.
Just you want to roll individually or no? Just 10.
We can just, if there's 10, I guess, yeah, we can just, they all take 10 damage.
So I'll let other people roll if they want to fight these flies, because I just noticed Ramesh was reacting, but initiatives, I'll take initiatives from you guys too. And let you go next.
I rolled an 18.
I just rolled a 20. What a waste.
Oh,
I did a 6.
All right, I guess Kane is going, and then Zug, and then Syndra.
Would everyone like to run away right now while I light these bitches up? I can hold my action until everyone has been able to run as far as they possibly can from me.
That sounds good to me because I don't think I have any attacks that'll be great against flies.
Let's do it.
I don't like running away, but I'll do
I
it.
get a like just straight up wisdom check from the party.
I think she's gonna say there's like infinite flies out here.
We're being expelled right now. Wisdom check
Yeah.
or a wisdom saving throw? Just wisdom
Just a
check.
Just a
19.
straight wisdom stat check.
12.
19.
13.
14. I have a -2 modifier too.
12s and above, which I think is everyone. Know that like it seems obvious to you right now that there are flies everywhere.
But if
If
we
we're
just,
being slowly, we need to leave and not come back because we're being eaten alive by flies that we
It's
can't
a
kill.
wall of
It's
flies.
just, it's like being in a wall of fire at all times.
A little bit, yeah.
but
You
can just
are
cast Tiny Hut while I protect us with spirit guardians.
so if you want to communicate that, you can do that.
I just did.
Okay. He's communicating that
Okay, I'm gonna cast Tiny Hut again.
he wants you to try to tiny hut while he's protecting the group. Does your spell last 10 minutes?
It lasts a very long time.
9 minutes, 30 seconds.
Wait, can't you just cast Tiny Hut though? Like in a
No.
No, I need to have it in my spell book. I can only cast it as a ritual.
You don't have any spell book.
I mean, it's in my spell book, but I need to have it memorized to cast it instantly.
this.
I don't
this
even think you
lasts
can
10
cast
minutes.
it instantly.
Okay. So you may be able to protect the group for a while. And also, if the flies who are not currently attacking you, letting the wisdom ride. I'm guessing new flies probably aren't going to fly into the giant dazzling spirit guardians.
If
Maybe.
they know what's good for them.
What instrument is that?
Oh, there's only one way to find out. Can we fast forward 10 minutes and see if that succeeds?
So the flies are gonna get a couple of attacks in here and there,
Oh no.
but I'm gonna let the hut spell work and be successful, and you guys can climb in and recover.
He's a very generous DM.
Yeah, just wanted you guys to experience that this area
The
is
swamp
really,
sucks.
really shitty. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
don't.
you're not
I mean,
supposed to be resting out here, and the fact that you are is kind of a marvel.
we could have left. I mean, that's what we were trying to do.
Really
We're
powerful.
trying to mock the dungeon by resting in it.
Yeah.
I feel like there may have been animosity there.
Dungeon, I'm sleeping here.
Yeah. This looks like a great spot to sleep.
All right.
Ugh.
So you get into your tiny hut, and nothing happens, at least right away, like it did last time.
I mean, if it gets dispelled again, we're leaving, we're resetting, we're going back 10 minutes ago, and we're walking out of this fucking place.
Nice work, everyone. Like Ruby swats a giant fly that's like eating blood up.
Okay. Can we rest? Shall we rest?
All
I know that our rogue needs to heal up a little bit for sure. Otherwise, she's going to be really uncomfortable being in any serious dungeony place.
Indeed.
That doesn't sound like a fun way to play.
I think
Rest
Zug
up.
got hit a little bit too earlier.
Yeah, but I don't care about that.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't care about his shield.
Okay, so you guys hang out in the hut, and another like 30 minutes goes by, and everything seems okay. And you guys feeling emboldened to
Rami's is gonna try to sleep.
fall asleep?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
gonna-
not
we're gonna sleep.
waiting to try to fall asleep. I'm just
That's just like, yeah, conked. All
Also, I managed to make sure that the sounds of bugs are drowned out. It's all nice and quiet and dry.
Oh.
There's crackling fire. There's a little bit of music actually on in the background.
Is this why it took 10 minutes for you to construct this hut?
Yeah, but it would take 10 minutes if I were to just make a big empty dome. So I figured I might as well embellish.
I have my unseen servant like give everyone back rubs as we're all like winding down.
Oh man, that is lovely. Actually, I've got a knot right in between my scapula. If you could work on that, that'd be great.
Yeah.
how much pressure can the unseen servant?
5 pounds. 5 pounds.
5 pounds?
Yeah.
That's so little.
Yeah, but if you focus 5 pounds on like your thumb, that's pretty good.
I would feel like this, like
No, I feel that way.
What?
If it's just your finger, I feel like that.
Yeah.
5 pounds. Like this cat is 9 pounds, and I barely feel it.
It's 9 pounds spread across a wide
Oh,
surface area.
So you're saying 5 pounds of pressure coming straight from my
Okay.
finger.
Do you want a great massage? So you just
Only 5 pounds.
yeah.
5 pounds, so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
It's just it feels
She
like
likes it.
feels like a tease. Like a tease massage. Like you're just not massaging me, but making me want to massage.
Yeah.
She's
but
even trying to emasculate your unseen servant
Like,
flavor massage right now.
You know?
What is going on?
Ramis loves it. He's into it.
Mies is loving the massage. You guys are all loving your baby massage. It feels so good.
I can't cast like a 4th level to give it more strength. It's just
Okay. I just thought it was funny to think about an unseen servant like massaging you like this.
actually, can I cast enhance ability on unseen servant? Because I can like triple its strength.
Oh wow, that sounds amazing.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
cast
that's what
fantastic bull strength on my unseen servant.
No. You asked for this, Danielle.
I can go to like sports massage level at least.
Yeah, there we go.
Thing is-
Massage therapy now.
So,
Like get visibly more ripped. Oh no, we can't see him. Never mind. He is visibly more ripped if you could see him.
If you could see it. Yeah. You can't tell, but it's a really buff.
so your invisible chiropractor goes to work for the evening, and you all are able to sleep soundly.
Nice.
Until
No one too?
I'm healed.
Yeah.
What a day.
You're like an elf, right? All you needed to do was
We're
like
feeling great right now.
Do I recover
You all
HP?
wake up and you feel rested. You also remember that there are lots of flies outside.
They don't depend on the time of day or anything. Jesus.
They're
These
always
flies.
there. Always watching without skinny. No.
Pretty good.
Did you like my impression?
I loved it.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
Very good.
Actually, just fun fact about Unseen Servant, it doesn't say how much weight it can carry. It says it has 2 strength
Yeah.
and can carry a maximum of 200 GP in weight, or 400 GP in weight pushing or pulling across a smooth surface. So it has to do with the value of what it's touching canonically. So it can't carry like a gem that is worth 600 GP, but it could carry like a rock that's, 50 pounds and is worth nothing.
Wait, surely like GP, like that's like meant to help you calculate a weight, right?
I don't know. I pulled it up on some random wiki. I thought it was funny to point out.
This is why the story is taking 2
It
years.
says 20 pounds. 20
Where does it
pounds.
say 20 pounds? Is that in the spell? Oh, there you go.
It's like there are many threads discussing like the weight of,
Okay. This has happened in many tables before, I see.
Yeah. and it can exert 20 pounds of force. That's a good massage.
And you 3x'd it, so it can just like stand on you almost.
It could like punch a hole through me if it wanted to.
Wow.
Not 60 pounds of force.
Yeah, Ramesh is like paper thin.
That's good to know. It
Hey.
takes 60 pounds to punch a hole through him.
All right, so we're all awake inside this hut. Ramesh is just like rocking back and forth, just like nervous about exiting into the swamp and be like, so are we just going to sprint? Where are we going? What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Are we all rested up? We good to go?
Yeah.
Yep.
Who wants to go knock on some doors?
Oh god.
That's not what I sound like at all.
Who wants to knock on some doors? That's what you sound like.
You sound like you just got kicked in the balls.
Yeah, you do sound like that.
Just like him.
Oh, shit. All right, we're going for it.
I say we sprint out of the hut and to the other hut.
Like when it's raining outside and you're not wearing rain appropriate clothing, and you don't want to get too wet.
Into the spidery.
Yeah, I'm gonna run like
probably
this.
Baba Yaga hut. Baba Yaga hut.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Let's do it.
What's the worst that could happen?
I could get murdered by my own self again.
Oh, yeah.
Again?
Yeah. My first TPK was not TPK, but the first time I went down was by my own twinsy.
First KO, yeah.
If you're gonna go down, you might as well do it narcissistically, you know?
Yes. So.
The only thing that can bring Syndra down is herself.
No one makes me bleed my own blood. Not even me.
Nobody.
We're going. We're running to
We're running to the hut.
The tiny hut and sprinting to the middle of
The
the
witch's hut.
ruins.
Yeah.
Okay, you're getting bit as you run by giant flies.
I want to spin as I run so they can't latch on.
Like
I'm just-
Link. Can we do that running somersault that makes you go faster than running for some reason?
Yeah. Naruto running and somersault.
Because you are running into the swamp and it's difficult to train, your speed is halved and you are actively being bit by flies. And even as you swirl and twist around and writhe, you're still getting bit here and there. So I'm gonna just take 5 hit points off of each of you. Yeah, I know.
5 whole points.
5 hit points off of each.
All right, guys, let's go back out. Hut it up again.
Yeah, we gotta
Didn't make it.
Okay, and you make it back into the town area, and you can still hear the buzzing and the humming.
Jeez.
But there's no flies actively attacking you anymore.
I just want to say I'm in worse shape now than I was before we left.
And as you guys are trudging through the water, making your way into the center of the town, you are making a lot of noise because it's watery, and even if you try to be quiet, you're still making some noise. And eventually, after, I don't know, a little while of trudging, you come across this hut that your owl had seen, and all of the party members see it for the very first time. This hut is built atop a giant rotting stump of a giant tree that looks like it was felled long ago. The hut has 8 gigantic roots, very reminiscent of a spider, that are sitting atop the swamp in the water, and like floating above the marsh. And the hut, the little cottage, is perched on top quite precariously. Now, as you approach, you can see there is an open doorway visible on one side of the hut.
Open.
You see an open doorway. And I'm going to assume you guys are like approaching and like walking towards it until you tell me or not. Okay. You guys are approaching, you're walking towards it. You see a slightly open doorway, and flanking the hut's doorway are 2 iron cages that dangle like hideous ornaments from the eaves. There are scores of ravens trapped inside of each one, and they squawk and flutter their wings excitedly as you approach.
How high is this hut on this stump?
Probably about like 3 feet above the where your
The
feet,
water level?
yeah, where your feet are standing.
Oh.
So like you can kind of jump up into the area, and there's sort of like some tangled roots, so you can kind of like work your way onto the top. You also see next to one of the iron cages is the giant skull hovering right above the water level.
Oh, we found our skull, it looks like.
And there's nothing in it.
There's nothing in it.
Could I maybe do an Arcana check to see if I have heard of how normal it is to have a little creepy hut with spider-like looking legs on a hollowed tree stump?
You don't really need to do an Arcana check, like you've just never seen this before.
Okay.
Vibe check. Can we do a vibe check?
Yeah.
I mean,
Am I getting bad vibes from this tree trunk right now?
there are
Like, would I invite this tree over to my house for a party?
Well, I was wondering, like, can Ramis do like an insight check or something? Because I feel like there were times before when we've seen ravens in distress, and that signaled something to us. So he's like studying the ravens to like be like, they're like freaking the fuck out or something. And
Yeah, they're like our pals.
yeah, so what you are noticing, the vibe check, is the ravens are happy to see you.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's good.
They want our help. Okay. I guess we just keep approaching, right?
Yeah, keep going towards the entryway.
Yeah, this is our target for sure.
Could I walk up to that you said there were 2 ravens cages?
Yeah.
Do they look excited to see us, like they're happy that we're there because we might die? Or they see us as potentially letting them free? Is that a question that I can even ask? What kind of excited do the ravens seem to be? In our favor or against our favor?
The ravens look excited to see you.
Great.
They have little top hats and they're doing a little jig.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
That's it.
We keep it first.
Does it look like they're locked in those cages? Like, is there a simple latch? Is it something that I could pick? and
The
let them
ravens
go?
are for sure locked inside.
Anyway, does it looks like we could maybe let him out?
Yeah.
There is a lock and you could attempt to pick it if you would like.
Ah.
I think I'd like to try picking it.
Why? Well, hold up, rogue Syndra lady. Why
Yeah,
don't we
Yes, so
visit the host
we're just walking straight to their house.
instead of like, just maybe these are like evil ravens.
Zug,
Bro.
this
But
what
seems
if
a
they're
tad
not?
hypocritical of you to stop somebody from doing something.
Yeah, and
I'm
What,
all
is
for
being a
it,
hypocrite
Sindra.
bad or something? Are you gonna lock me up? Is it illegal? No. Maybe this host has some good food. We're all hungry, right?
I just think Syndra, we might upset our hosts if we start picking their locks before we.
fair.
I don't
I'll
know.
wait.
I mean, the ravens have been here for like how long? Maybe they can wait a couple, 5 minutes.
I too am.
Kane looks over at the raven and say, "Just so you know, I wanted to let you out too. When you do get out, talk to this guy."
The ravens caw. You don't know what it means.
So you guys are gonna,
Next proceeds.
you're gonna open the door.
Well, the door's already ajar, right?
Yeah. Like it's hinged ajar, so you can pull it open.
Reese will knock politely.
Oh, you're gonna knock politely.
Hello?
Um,
There's something of interest in your front yard.
While Ramis is knocking, Syndra would like to see if there is another entrance or a window she can peer inside of.
so Ramis knocks on the door and immediately the door flies open with extreme force and hits Ramis square in the face. And let's roll for damage. I'm gonna have you roll.
No, you get to roll damage. I'm gonna roll my own damage.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll.
Wait, did the freaking thing just attack Ramis? Do we roll initiative against a door now? It's
Not.
like an attack.
Like a reaction or anything?
I mean, the door flies open. Yeah, actually, yeah. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Validation.
Y'all, this is gonna be amazing.
Wait, what are we doing?
DC is probably like
The door swung open to hurt Ramis.
20.
He's doing a deck saving throw.
Half the damage.
Yes.
Nice.
Wait, you're rolling a D20 for damage?
I'm gonna roll a d12.
It has like spikes on it and like a bear trap.
It swung open. And hit
Yeah,
you.
but like a bludgeoning weapon doesn't even do that much damage. Alright.
And you are flying, sir.
Two-handed mace doesn't stand a chance against a flimsy door.
+2 bastard sword.
You're going to 10 bludgeoning.
That was the damage halved?
Yes.
What? 20 damage door?
Just rolled a
Wait,
Jesus Christ.
You also fly.
broke Nathan.
So you.
How much damage did we take?
Nate loves door-related humor.
So you are going to. Basically, what happens is the door flies open with incredible speed, like a giant gust of air has just pushed it. And the door, you manage to like step 1 foot back in time, but the door hits you and you go flying off the like ledge of the tree trunk and fall into the water.
Can Sindra catch him like a baby in the air?
I think I flew over you.
Well,
No, how dare you come up with that
So
idea,
incredibly
McKenna?
fast.
Jeez,
Like it was like and just bam.
the audacity of you.
And the door is completely open now, and out steps a horrifying, swampy looking woman, quite large. She's like 6'5", pretty tall for a lady. And she looks like old, but like not that old, but she has this long gray stringy hair. She has these hands that almost like curve into claws at the end. You can't tell where her hands, her fingers end and her nails begin. And she's wearing these huge heavy cloaks adorned with like teeth, and kind of looks like she's wearing like necklaces made of like other body parts of creatures. And she walks out and she has like this kind of like aura around her. And it feels like gray and like it's humming almost. And she screams out at you. She screams. Also, she's totally going to have the voice of the lady from Monsters, Inc. Obviously. And she says, "What do you think you're doing? Stay away from my baby." And roll initiative.
Cool.
okay.
I gotta
Free action. I just want to say,
So
who you
you-
call him baby?
So wait, Ramesh, you've taken 25 damage since we stepped out of the hut?
You only took 10 damage.
I've taken 15 damage since we
Okay, 15.
Mhm.
which is a lot.
That's a good chunk of the total HP you have, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Initiative. Hey, 18 again. Nice.
Well, I rolled a 4, so
Nice.
Wow. I got an 8.
Okay, let me collect your numbers.
Mhm.
All right, so sorry, can we say the numbers again? Maybe highest to lowest?
18.
I don't know what the highest is, but I got 20.
Oh, no, well, I already messed that up.
Okay,
I got an 8.
okay,
I got a 4.
okay. Okay, Ramesh, you're going to be able to act first. And you're laying in the water, slightly confused and disoriented.
I think Ramis is gonna pop up and cast Shatter on her. Just fuck this lady.
Cast Shatter.
Yeah,
Cast Shatter on our stupid bone necklaces.
yeah, seriously.
Just based on fashion faux pas. Ugh.
Yeah, it's just what are you wearing?
Gross, lady. What the? Who dressed you?
Saving.
It's like take emotional damage. We like make her
15.
feel bad about her fashion choices.
Saved. So she's gonna take half damage. Gonna take 25 damage. Good God.
Okay. Takes 5 damage.
And then Ramis
Ooh.
and move away.
Okay, you want to move away from her, from the hut?
Mhm.
How far do you want to move? It's difficult terrain, so your movement is halved.
It's fine. 15 feet. Then.
Okay, so you run 15 feet away from the hut. In what direction?
Just directly away from the front door.
Okay, so the front door is postured towards the east, so you're running east.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Zug is gonna get to act next.
I'm gonna, if I'm not already, I want to get right in her face,
Okay,
and I want to swing low at her ankles.
so you run forward to get right up to her.
Mhm.
I'm assuming you're like pretty close already, like kind of by the door.
Yeah.
Doesn't take you too much to get there. And you're going to swing your axe at her ankles.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
13.
That will not hit.
Well, swing again.
She, as you swing your axe, you run up and swing your axe at her ankles. She skips and hops over your axe like a child playing hopscotch.
And I think she does the same for my next swing. I rolled a 3, so 8 total.
She hops over the second one as well.
Free action, I shrug.
What did you roll?
An 8 and a 3.
Ah, I see. Okay.
I'll do it.
This is best of us. All right. She raises her arms and eyes Zug, not Zug, Ramis, who is running away. And she screams at him and she said,
What did I do?
you knocked on her door and attacked her. Is what you did.
That door is her baby.
After she shot me.
It's like I want to politely knock on the door. Gets
And she
assaulted by the door and accused of assault.
She screams, how dare you mark the mother of the king? And she casts a spell at you.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, before you do that, I have a Mage Slayer attack. When a creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the creature.
Cool.
Nice.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
What do I have to do?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. $15.
Oof. Not gonna cut it. Yeah, her spell save DC is really high. Really high. So, she sent you feel, so she casts a spell and like a black streak like flies through the sky and you feel negative energy coursing through you and it causes searing pain throughout your entire body. And you take a abso-fucking-lutely ridiculous amount of damage.
What kind of damage?
Necrotic.
I'm resistant to necrotic.
Nice. So you're gonna get it halved. So much. Okay. 31 damage.
Oh boy.
I'm also gonna cast Cutting Words as she attacks me. So it's -5.
Okay,
So what is that?
26.
26 halved?
No, that is halved. I have it for you.
Okay, so I'm down.
You're down?
Yeah.
Okay. Remise is down.
Are you
Crap.
smiling?
Oh, no. Okay. That was finger of death, by the way. It causes death.
Yeah. I'm not dead though.
You're not dead. Okay, and then Doug is gonna get to attack her.
Yep.
Go ahead,
Going for the ankles.
going for the ankles.
Ooh, 23.
To hit,
Yep.
that will hit.
Nice.
7 damage.
Nice. What kind of damage?
Slashing. How thick are her ankles, huh?
No, you're good.
Okay.
It doesn't have a resistance to that. So 7, you said?
Yes.
Syndra.
Okay. Approximately how far away from her am I standing?
Probably pretty close. You walked up to the door.
I am gonna go ahead and stab at her with my rapier.
Okay.
And wait, Zug, did you step away from her? Or are you still
No.
within?
I'm playing-
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm playing hopscotch with me.
Marvelous. All right, I'm gonna get sneak attack then. So 2 seconds. All right, so for my attack. 15.
To hit,
Yes.
that's gonna hit.
Okay, marvelous. All right, hold on. 36. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's 19 piercing.
Okay. All right, 19 damage.
And as my bonus action, I would like to disengage and step away 5 feet.
Okay. So you are going to disengage as your bonus action. In what direction?
I mean, Remise went east, right?
Mhm.
I would want to go like diagonally, not directly east, but just a little sidestep. Let's say south, I don't know. To the left of the door.
So you want to go south?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right, Kane. There you go.
How far are you guys from this bitch right now?
5-ish feet away from me.
Like 15 feet away on the ground.
Okay. In Ramis is down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How much negative health do you have right now?
I'm
Or is
just,
that a thing?
that's
You're just
not-
down.
unless like overkill only applies if, like to see if I died, but she didn't know
Die
nothing.
immediate. Okay, so you just are 0 HP. Okay. In that case, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Ramis.
Back motherfuckers.
Okay. You gain 4 HP
Boom.
and you can immediately stand up.
Back in action.
I'm gonna throw a fireball and target a space that allows her to be within the fireball, but not the other two that are closer to me than the witch is.
So you're basically gonna also attack Zug.
No, I'm making it so that the circle of the fireball hits her, but it's on the other side of her, so it's further away.
He's shooting her hut.
Lower fucking hut
The
up.
hut is definitely going to be within the circle of damage. Yeah,
Her
there's no way
baby.
around that. Baby.
What alignment are you guys again?
Oh, I think we're past that. aren't
I'm
we?
I'm true neutral or chaotic neutral or something like that, I think.
I have.
I don't
think-
remember.
yeah. I'm
Oh no,
pretty neutral.
I'm neutral good.
I don't remember.
I'm neutral good.
Wait, what does Lyman have to do with fighting this person?
Yeah.
There's a baby.
You're-
You
But
heard
we
her
don't-
say that there's a baby in the house.
We don't know that.
Yeah, I'm just wondering
Yeah.
if your characters have any moral dilemma with
No,
this.
like baby. I thought she frankly, I thought she was talking about the fucking skull or something. Like,
Yeah, I thought she was talking about
Yeah.
the skull or
Stay
the
away from my baby.
fucking or
Yeah.
maybe the freaking hut for all we know.
Yeah,
Jesus.
maybe the door. She like really likes that door.
Yeah.
Also, bitch just killed somebody.
Yeah.
All bets are off.
Yeah.
Like,
alignment, I'd say, is debatable.
I don't think our alignment is being challenged in this scenario at all. This bitch ain't good for sure. But I could change that up, actually. I got one other spell I was considering casting.
I mean, I may have accidentally shattered the baby already, so I don't think I knew that there was a baby inside.
No, I think I'm just going to cast the fireball. Okay, fireball. It's a lot of dice. 36 damage.
Okay. Hmm.
She should have gone for the wizard.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to decide if you guys are going to deal with repercussions of this or not, but I find that as a DM and as knowing you guys, you will not enjoy paying a penalty or repercussions that you feel you were not aware of. So what I want to do is make it clear that she did say, no, stay away from my baby. And there was absolutely no indication to you guys that she did not mean a real baby. So I would just like that to be clear. Like you guys did not interpret that as her house is her baby. She said baby as in baby. So I just would like that to be like all the players think that there might be a baby in this house.
I did not think that for
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah,
Neither
same.
I don't
did
believe
I.
that. She
Same.
may have
I
said
thought it
that.
was
I
her
don't believe
house.
her.
Characters understand that there's a possibility that there's a baby in this house.
I think
Maybe you
I think that's bullshit.
all
And you
didn't-
should roll. You should make us roll like a wisdom check on whether or not we believe.
I think you guys are out of like we're living in a time where that might mean something different, but in this context and in this like age and area, like I don't know that people would say that like my baby, like that's like a 20th century thing. I don't think that's anyways.
Okay, I'm gonna before I throw the fireball. Then, an insight check. Do I buy that she has a baby in there, and that it's okay that she basically killed Ramis, and I'm not gonna do it?
Yeah, I would be more than happy to allow you to like do an insight check to like see if she might be lying about that, if she's making it up.
All right, 11.
There is no sense that she's lying about that whatsoever.
Okay, then I'm gonna instead of throwing the fireball because I'm getting shit for this right now, even though
I mean, I
a
just- I
wizard who
don't
just had their party member
Do you
knocked
guys
out.
want to kill a baby and have not known about
No,
it?
of course we don't. But we didn't know that there was a
It's
baby
like,
in there.
you guys, like, I could let this go and you do the thing and then later like something could happen, right? So like, am I doing that and you guys get angry at me and you're like, what the fuck, there was a baby? Or am I doing this and telling you she said it? And
I honestly, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be, oh shit, there was a baby. Shit.
Yeah, it's like give us some, you know.
I'm trying
give us
to,
some
I think I'm gonna
joy.
get shit either way, so I'm letting your characters decide.
Not have deduced, since Ramiz got hit in the face and immediately she ran out being like, don't touch my baby, don't touch my baby, would we not think the
Yeah,
house
that's a
was the
very
baby?
different reaction. Like, if you're trying to protect a baby that deserves to be protected and isn't a fucking monster, then you don't react to somebody knocking on your door by smashing them for 20 damage out into the river.
This is a good character. She's fucking evil. But I am saying she screamed at you.
I think then it's reasonable to assume that anything she's doing or has in there is just as fucking evil as she is.
That's cool. All right. I think that's fine. If that's what your character wants to make of it, I think that's cool. I just don't want to get shit later.
Yeah. I
Because
mean,
I,
if we accidentally kill an actual baby right now, I feel like that's our fault. But I feel like the house is the baby.
Yeah, I feel like the house is the
you guys
big.
can feel like whatever you want. I'm just
Also,
saying what
I
you-
mean, the fireball is not going in the house. The house is
where is it going?
protecting what it's above the house and hitting her from behind. It's not in the house. Why are you making that face like you are in disbelief, Josh?
I mean, what, you're gonna aim for the top of the house to hit her instead of
Above
just...
her and behind so that it hits her. The house is going to get hit by a fire as well, yes. But also the house is getting hit for 36 fire, not enough to blow a fucking house to pieces. Okay, that's another thing.
Zug is also like within melee range, like just attacked her. Like they're right next to each other. It's gonna be near impossible for you to hit her and not Zug.
Okay, hold on.
I'm also like only 5 feet away from her right now. So
Okay.
Guys,
Like I want to play this out realistically. I want to play ish by the rules, but I also want to play by reality. which
This is how you use fireball as a
Giant
wizard.
fireball.
You cast it in a way where it is exactly the correct distance away so that whatever is within 5 feet of the monster does not get hit by the fireball and the monster does. That's how you use fireball.
is she like still in the doorway though, or is she outside?
He's like,
like-
standing right on the like.
Okay, here's the deal. If we're gonna get this specific, then we have to have a grid and we have to put this. We can't do it by theater of the mind if we're gonna get too specific about this. If you were to say, okay, that sounds like a reasonable thing to do within theater of the mind, cool. If we're gonna get this specific about it, now you have to put it on a grid.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I didn't want to put it on a grid, and that's.
I agree. I much prefer theater of the mind. I don't like pedantic ranging or signaling or anything like that. If it sounds like it's a reasonable thing to do and it's something you could do if there was a grid, you have to assume that the conditions make sense for the person casting the spell as though the grid made it obvious that you can.
Let's take a look.
Where's my...
Okay. Also, doesn't she make a dexterity saving throw also?
There's a dexterity saving throw component, yes.
Okay.
I believe it's dexterity. Give me a second. It is... in a radius centered on the point must make a dex saving throw. Target takes full on a failed save, half on a successful one.
Okay. So I think I think it's okay. If
you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I'm just gonna cast Firebolt. That's way easier. I'm just gonna cast Firebolt.
it's up to you. I think
This is not worth it to me. This is way more battling than I expected to get for throwing a fire spell to hit a witch that killed my friend. So I'm just gonna cast Firebolt because that's way less complicated.
okay.
All right. Does an 18 hit?
18 will hit.
5 damage.
All right. Okay, Remise, you're up.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh boy. I'm gonna keep like stumbling further away. She killed me. And then I'm gonna cast, because I'm still within range. Oh no, she's really quite wise. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers upon her. No, sorry, Vicious Mockery. I'm going to mock her. I live yet. And she needs to make a wisdom saving throw of an undisclosed amount. I'll tell you if she beats it or
Mm-hmm. 12.
She lost. Yes. All right. I get to roll some fucking damages. It's huge damage. 5 damage. That's as much as Shatter did. But also, she has disadvantage
Oh, nice.
because she has been taunted.
Nice.
Okay. It has disadvantage. All right, and I think it's Zug's turn.
Does disadvantage affect spellcasting at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that has an attack roll.
You have to roll to hit with your spells from
If it doesn't have an attack roll, like it's a save or suck, like Fireball, for example, then it's not affected by disadvantage.
Yeah. What if she like casted like Death Fuck again? Like there's no disadvantage there.
No.
Whatever.
I'm going to
Oh wait, sorry. Bonus action healing word. I need some fucking HP. Sorry, Zach.
Yeah, you do.
Alright, I get 5 HP. Jesus.
okay, I'm gonna use a superiority dice and do goading attack. So I'm gonna swing at her ankles. No, I'm not gonna swing. It's 12. That's a miss. Well, how does this work? When you hit with a weapon attack. Okay, so I don't have to spend one right now. So second attack. I'm gonna go, free action. I'm going to sit on the ground and put my head in my hands and weep because I missed again.
Aww. Zug sits down, puts his head in his hands, and cries one single solitary tear. Okay. And it's now her turn, and she is going to look at Syndra.
Oh,
Um,
you did too much damage, Syndra.
I guess so.
and she raises one of her hands with her twisted, creepy claw nails, and she lifts her hand and she says, "A crown for you." And you you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Is this an attack?
It's a spell.
Okay, I get a free melee when extend, I guess.
God damn it. 6.
Yeah. So a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on your head.
Nice.
And you are charmed, and madness glows in your eyes.
So, question. I know it's a spell, but is it technically an attack? Because I have my fighting style protection. And it says whenever a creature targets something within 5 feet and they attack. So is that just melee? Or is that spell casting as well? It says while wielding a shield and a creature you can see attacks a target other than you. So is that considered an attack, or is spell casting different?
Spellcasting, I don't think is considered an attack.
Okay.
No.
I have advantage against being charmed. Would that mean I get to roll the wisdom saving throw again?
You have advantage against like a charm spell.
It just says
Against
advantage
anything
against
that
being
causes
charmed,
you to be charmed. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, roll again.
please.
Don't fail.
13.
Not gonna cut it.
Damn it. Okay, what happens to me?
You're charmed.
I feel like, so I have counter charm, but I feel like it's totally shit. Like I have this ability that would help Syndra, but it's like you need to cast it on your turn. Like how the fuck would I ever know like when to use that ability? You know what I mean?
Well, you can see that she's charmed.
No, but I have to cast it in advance.
Oh.
So it's just like, I feel like I have this tool that I like can't really.
It's cool, but it seems like one of those things you'd want to like before a political intrigue party where you don't want to have somebody like manipulate you. You would cast that like ahead of time.
Yeah, like for example, like you've witnessed like Strahd cast charm on you.
Yeah.
But it's like literally it only lasts a turn.
Oh,
So-
what? Really?
Yeah. It
Oh,
lasts.
that is shit.
It's like I would have to know exactly when the fuck someone's about to charm us. I feel like that's like just a useless ability.
That seems kind of rough. Like it seems very specifically situational.
It's super niche. That sucks.
Okay, well, sorry, Sandra. I have the ability to help, but I won't.
Thank you, Ramis. I appreciate you.
So now it's Syndra's turn.
Mhm.
And you must use your action to make an attack against Zug. Well, actually, hold on. Sorry, Zug. First, you still get to attack a creature that makes us that.
Yeah, so I'll attack
Well, right?
the ankles.
Attack the ankles. Still going for those ankles. It hasn't been working out for you. Maybe you should attack somewhere else.
No, because she'll eventually timber and fall. 19.
19 is gonna hit.
Yay. 4. Oh god. 4 damage.
Yeah. Okay. Totes. Great. Okay. And yeah, so now it is Syndra's turn, and Syndra, you are going to use your action to
Mhm.
attack against a creature that the witch, get to choose. I choose Zug.
No.
You would.
Yes.
Okay. Do I get to pick the weapon?
So you're gonna make a melee attack against it because you're only like what, 5 feet away, right? So
Yep, I
whatever
believe.
you have in your hand that you attacked her with.
Yeah, it was my rapier. Sorry, Zug. Okay. Beep 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 beep. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was a nat 20.
Why?
Great. Oh
You're
no.
not smart enough to save yourself from charm, but you can stab me in the back?
All right. So
She can't hit the witch, but she can stab the shit out of you.
you are going to crit Zug with your rapier. So you're
Elf
going to roll
damage.
the dice and we're going to double it, and then whatever you add, it stays the same. It doesn't get doubled.
Okay, that's good. All right.
And I'm pretty sure you have sneak attack, but I don't think you're trying to be sneaky here.
She doesn't
so-
have sneak attack because he's not. Oh, yeah, I guess she does.
Yeah, but I think sneak attack is like you get to choose to use it. I'm not sure that she gets to control whether or not you do sneak attack damage.
That's nice of you.
I'm gonna let that fly.
That's gonna be, I'm really sorry. It's gonna be 16 piercing.
Oh,
Got to roll 2d8 and one of them was 8.
I'm gonna spend a superiority die to do parry.
How's that?
And to reduce the damage by 2. So 14 damage I take.
It helps. Every bit helps.
Hurt pretty bad. I think
So you have to use your action to make a melee attack, but you can still move. You are at will to move on your own right now.
I can still move?
You can move, yeah.
Okay.
how
I
long
wanna
does the
stand-
charm last?
In the opposite direction of all of my peeps.
Whilst you maintain control over the target. You also are able to, at the end of your turn, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
So you're gonna move away from your, so like 15 feet away from everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I can do a wisdom saving?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Bitch. Ugh, 10.
Still charmed.
Ah.
Okay. And that's gonna take us to, I think, Kane's turn.
Woo.
Okay. We need you to be able to do stuff. Does Kane know any way to snap someone out of the charm that has been cast?
Let's do like an arcana roll.
26.
Okay, so if there is one, you're gonna know it. I think,
Well, can I meta to inform Kane's roll?
okay,
I believe this is a concentration spell. So I think under concentration, if you take damage, it breaks.
yeah, actually, okay, so with the 26, Kane knows the spell. You have heard of it before. You, especially dead giveaway was the twisted crown
For
that
fucking
appeared.
fun.
This is the Crown of Madness spell, which is a charm enchant spell, and she must continue to channel in order to continue controlling Syndra.
I think you have to be hit with a melee attack to have concentration broken, right? Or is it just any damage?
I thought it was just damage, but I don't think we can. I'm looking it up.
So she doesn't, like, it's not, breaking concentration isn't going to do anything. She just has to continue to use her actions to maintain control.
If it's a concentration spell, if you
It
break
is undone by concentration being broken. The effects, any effects that were caused by the spell are undone when concentration is broken.
So losing concentration happens if you cast another spell, if you take damage, and if you're
You have to take a con roll.
yeah, you take Constitution saving throw if you take damage during concentration, and then you can roll to maintain, or if you're incapacitated or killed.
The DC is equal to 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is higher.
So
It
to
might
add,
also decide that certain environmental phenomena, such as a wave crashing over you while you're in a storm, require you to succeed a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration.
yeah, so to add to that, my Mage Slayer says, when you damage a creature that is concentrating on a spell, that creature has disadvantage on the saving throw it makes to
Whoa.
maintain its concentration.
That's fucking dope.
And I have advantage on saving throws against spells cast by creatures within 5 feet. Man, I hate mages.
It's almost like that's why we don't get along.
Oh, shit.
Oh, careful.
Oh.
jeez. Okay. All right. Well, if Keen knows that, he's probably going to try to break the concentration by just tossing another firebolt.
Well, did Danny, did you have to roll to keep that concentration going after I hit you?
Yes.
Yeah, so.
You guys hear that echoing?
Mhm.
What is that?
Thunder.
Thunder, thunder, thunder.
Cats.
20.
Woo! Okay. She maintained.
And that was with disadvantage?
Disadvantage?
Oh shit.
Mage Slayer, baby.
Yeah, the creature has disadvantage on the saving throw it makes to maintain its concentration.
Oh, jeez. That's good. 17.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah, you're all right.
What the fuck? Quick using my dice. They're lucky.
Her wisdom is pretty high. Her Constitution.
What is it, like plus 15?
All right. 26 to hit,
That's gonna hit.
Yeah.
11 damage.
What are you throwing?
Firebolt.
Fireball. Okay.
So she's got to beat 11 on a Constitution throw, I guess.
11?
Yeah.
It's
Because that's how much damage it does?
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 10. It's
10.
half the damage done or 10, whichever's higher. 10.
Higher. Yeah.
Okay. So she has to beat a 10
Yeah.
for her.
Yeah.
Oh, Constitution saving throw. Let's see. She got a 7.
Yes!
So it is.
Syndra is free.
Now
Snap out
she's
of it,
far
bitch.
away.
Quit hitting Zug.
Stop critting, Zug.
I will.
All right.
Watch, that's the only crit we see from Syndra all session.
I was like thematic that Zug like parries Syndra and like starts like hacking.
Ramis is going to go next.
Okay, Ramis is going to cast invisibility upon himself.
Okay.
Because that'll work. And then I think he's going to like advance like diagonally back towards the front door.
Okay.
And basically what he's looking for is ways into the home. Because he understands that there's a baby inside.
Yeah. So you're gonna run around the house to try to find a door.
Well, he's running diagonally because he's like the only way in might still be. So he's
So-
keeping that option open.
Okay, so you're like, so like here's the hut, here's the entrance. You're like here.
Yeah.
Where
So
you
he's like here.
So you're going to the south side. That's where like Syndra is down here.
Oh, then the opposite side.
Oh, you're going to the north side. Okay.
Yeah.
So like she's here, like fighting with Zug.
Yeah.
Kane and Syndra are kind of like in this general southeastern area.
Yeah.
And you're going to go north.
Yeah.
Okay.
At a very shallow angle.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a shallow angle, you look around the side, you do see like what looks like maybe a paned window. You don't see any other entrance over there.
It's like a small window. How big is the window?
I don't know if you could fit inside. You don't know if you could fit inside.
Okay.
It's smallish.
Okay. Bonus action healing word.
Heal yourself. Come on.
God damn it, 6.
That's good.
That's low for that spell.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's Zug's turn to attack.
As a free action, can I yell to Syndra?
Yeah, you can yell.
I'm gonna say, "Yo, Syndra, try
Yo,
to break those ravens out. Maybe they'll help us."
Oh, now you want the ravens broken
Yeah.
out.
Okay. Now we
Wow.
want to open the cave.
Guys,
huh?
okay. Ramis
Wow.
hadn't been killed before that.
Now you want to release the ravens.
I don't need your insults, Nevermore.
Just release the ravens.
All right, Zug. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna hack at those ankles.
You're gonna hack at the ankles.
That's the
Zug!
only thing I'm here for.
Ankles. Go for it.
Oh, I got a crit, a 20.
Nice.
Ooh.
I'm gonna spend a superiority die to do goading attack.
Nice.
Oh, that's add. Okay, yeah, and then I always forget what this does. Okay, so I roll damage.
Yep.
Oh, it rolled it for me. That's nice. 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay.
That's new. It rolled it for me.
Is it new you crit?
Yeah, it knows I crit, but it also knows that I did a superiority die because it rolled another d8.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Quality of life, baby.
yeah. And then I will attack again. Oh wait, you have to make a wisdom saving throw DC 13. Which you'll pass.
She rolled a nat 17, so
Man, get out of here. Just leave your own hut. Okay, I'm gonna cross swing for 14.
not gonna hit.
Okay,
Just barely going to touch.
okay. I'm done.
Okay. All right. And it's her turn. And she is going to so she sees you all like running and attacking her and doing crazy shit. She sees like Ramis running off to the side.
Well, I'm invisible.
Oh, got invisibility, that's right. She doesn't care about you. And you're invincible. She doesn't see you. Outside of mind. And she like lifts her spiny claws and she pushes her hands forward and she screams out like in Zug's face, like half spitting on him.
Ugh.
I asked for the news, not the weather.
Okay. Maybe not.
Maybe not, Zug. Let's go for somebody else.
So she pushes her arms out and she says, all men must die. And a horrific, like nauseous, pukey, green colored cloud emanates out from her towards the three of you. And is moving very, very slowly, like a very slow cloud, and it starts to move towards you. And it is a humongous, gigantic cloud. And you are all standing, you all start to cough and like spew. And
Was that a spell?
it was a spell.
Okay, I get to attack you.
We'll get to that. Cool. And it starts to like spread out just like a little bit. It's like creeping around the corner of the hut. And that is it.
Okay, so as she's casting the spell and say, all men must die, I'm gonna stand up to my full height and be like, I am no man. And so your ankles.
I'm a woman.
I am an orc man.
Orc man. And you attack her ankles
And I
are.
fail.
Aw.
I don't get, that's not an attack action. That's just make a melee weapon. Yeah, all right.
Okay. And that's gonna take us to, I think, Syndra's turn.
Yup.
And Syndra, you must immediately roll a Constitution saving throw as you are coughing in the fog.
13.
Big yikes. Not gonna happen. So let's roll for poison damage. Woo! Not that dice. I need this one.
Don't
Okay.
use that one.
What?
Don't use that one.
Yeah,
I guess okay, I'll just use the computer.
use the D4.
I'll just use the computer.
The D2.
Computer.
Computer. Did I already remove my? I did. I got rid of it.
Why
Okay.
didn't you do a D2? They should give you a
No.
little point.
Okay. Can you guys help me do math?
Yeah.
Will you be
Yeah.
honest?
I can't promise.
No.
No.
7 plus
No.
3
Plus
plus
8.
8
Okay.
plus 1 plus 8.
So it's 27.
27 poison damage.
Jesus fucking
Was it
Christ.
7 plus 8 plus 8 or 7
7
plus
plus
8
3
plus?
plus 8 plus 1 plus 8.
Oh, yeah.
That's 24.
No,
isn't it?
it's except you forgot the other 3. What's that? Yeah,
Oh,
27.
there was a 3?
Yeah.
I thought it was 7, 8, 1, 8.
No, she said 3, dude.
It is 27. 20.
Yeah.
27.
I'm pretty sure
If
it's
there's a 3,
It's
then it's
27.
27.
7 3 8 1 8.
Okay. Well, I'm hurting. I'm looking pretty bad right now.
And now you get to do your turn.
Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
You also you're like 15 feet away from her, right?
Yeah.
She's obscured, so you are going to roll disadvantage on a range attack.
Well,
Oof,
how close am I?
spicy, you guys.
What?
This is spicy.
How close am I to the cages of ravens?
Like 10 feet away. You could definitely get there.
I'm gonna try to break them free.
Okay, you are going to jump over to the cages. It's going to be on the southern side of ravens, and you run up. And how are you going to try to set them free? So there is a lock. I'll have you roll an Arcana check.
Okay. 25.
25.
Mm-hmm.
Holy
I
shit!
rolled 19 and I have a +6.
Wow. Okay, so this is an arcane lock. It's magically locked. You know that you could pick it, but that you would have to do very, very well.
Okay.
So you can definitely try, but actually, I'll even tell with the 26 Arcana check, I'm gonna let you know what the DC is to pick it. The Dexterity 20 check to pick the lock,
Dex of 20.
or Strength of 20, but I assume you'll want to use Dex. If you
Yeah.
want to like try to rip it open, it would be Strength of 20.
Okay.
We got bigger fish to fry, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
If I've already moved 10 feet, am I 5 away from her? Like, can I still get a little closer?
Yeah, you're like you ran a little diagonally, so you're probably like 7 or 8 feet away from her, but you're pretty close. Like you can
Okay.
get within a melee range of her if you want, or you can move away into range if you want.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna go the full way and go at her with my rapier again.
Okay, you run into melee range and stab at her with your rapier. And I think you get sneak attack because Zug is there too, right?
I believe so. 22 to hit.
22 is gonna hit.
Marvelous. Okay. All right. All right.
Fight him. Fight him.
Ow! Okay, all right. Fine.
25 piercing.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Hell yeah,
Hell yeah.
this bitch.
Okay, 25 piercing damage.
Oh, hell yeah, that.
Uh,
Hell
Was
yeah.
it to the ankles?
Yeah.
We all gotta work on the same part.
Focus fire, people.
All right, and it's gonna be Kane's turn.
All right, let's see. Where is this?
Kane is going to roll a Constitution saving throw.
No.
Turn your
Oh,
turn.
Am I in the gas?
Most definitely.
Then I would have used my reaction to teleport out of it.
Okay.
I didn't think I was in the gas because I'm
Yeah.
at like 120 feet away.
Wait, you're 120 feet away. When did that happen? You can only move,
I'm at whatever the range of my spell is.
you can only move 15 feet per turn.
My spell range is 120 feet. I wouldn't get any closer than that unless I need to.
Yeah, but you guys were all up on the porch.
I never said that.
Danielle said
Ramis-
she would assume all of
Ramis
us were
walked
there.
up
That's
and
correct.
knocked
Thank
on the
you.
door and got his ass blasted.
Oh, were you 120 feet away?
I am always
I
120
can't
feet
even
away.
see 120 feet away. We can only see 60 feet.
No, I can see 120 feet. It got an owl.
All right, all right. You're like Max, like
That's true. She can't see me, can she?
Like Max.
She has true sight. Oh, I'm a genius. That's great.
I don't
Okay,
even think you
cool.
can be that far.
What's that?
Like, I kind of pointed out something very important, which is that I assume all of you are walking up to the porch unless you tell me otherwise.
Mhm.
Okay. I will be better about reminding you that I stay at 120 feet unless I don't have a reason to.
If the party is going up to the door, everyone's going up to the door unless someone tells me they're not. Otherwise, we have to play every character exactly what you're doing at all times.
I understand. I
Way too much.
understand that 100%.
So I'm
How
gonna
big is the
say
cloud?
It's 20-foot radius.
Then I Misty stepped out of it.
Okay.
I Misty stepped, let's be specific, in a direction whereby I can see her clearly, and I am further than 60 feet away from her.
You can only really see for 60 feet. Like,
No, I can
actually.
see 120 feet because of the owl.
If you can see 100, wait, the owl can move 120 feet away from you.
No, the owl can see 60 feet as well, I assume, unless the
How can the owl go away from you?
owl flies.
How far can the owl go away from you?
I believe the owl can go 120 feet away from me,
Wouldn't
but
have
I
said
don't need it to go 120 feet away from me. I only need it to be about 60 feet away from me in order to still see her. If I'm at 120 feet, I'm not though. I'm just further than 60 so that she can't see me and I can see her.
Okay. Sure.
I mean, this is the environment you've created where we have to min-max in order to be successful here. I have to play a character a little bit more vindictively if that's the situation we're in.
we're about to win.
Go ahead.
Let's win.
But it doesn't matter because I'm just throwing a firebolt anyway. And we know
Firebolt.
that only does 21 to hit, 18 damage.
Okay. All right. It is Ramis's turn.
Okay, is the poison cloud like behind her as well?
It's in front of her,
It
not
does.
behind her.
Is there an opportunity feasibly to like get around her through the front door, or is she just like kind of like, yeah, it's my front door?
You could like run up and like run behind her. You absolutely could. She would get an attack of opportunity on you, but
But I'm invisible.
oh, then yeah.
Like unless she's got some form of detection that I'm unaware of. I
You can
guess.
crawl through her feet if you want.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know that.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that, but I'm just saying like an attack of opportunity, I don't think would be obvious to Ramis. I mean, I think he's like, okay, she's clearly powerful, but like, you know, we're getting our butts kicked. I gotta take some fucking
Yeah,
I gotta throw some Hail Marys here.
yeah. No, you can, if you want to try to sneak by her with invisibility, you have no reason to believe, I'm not gonna say you have no reason to believe that she can see you.
Yeah.
If you're
I'm gonna
invisible.
fucking, like, I like checked out the window, I'm like, that's probably too small. The only way is forward. And Ramis is he's gonna fucking go for it.
Okay. So you're gonna run into the house.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, you run in.
yeah,
So Ramis invisibly runs behind her into the ajar door. And you are standing at the hut's
I'm like, I
entrance.
can't believe this worked.
Uh,
What do I see?
The hut is about 15 feet on a side, and it's packed with a bunch of old furniture, including a wooden cot, a wicker basket, a slender wardrobe. There's a wooden table and a stool. There's a barrel-topped wooden chest that's reinforced with some brass bands, and there is an iron tub stained with blood.
Oh,
In the middle of the room is a ghastly wooden crib with a small angelic child sitting in it. And all the furnishings except for the crib are bolted to the floor. And beneath the crib, there is some greenish light that's emanating up and seeping through the cracks between the rotting floorboards. And you see, hold on, I think I have a description for this.
oh,
Yeah, it's really bad. Nailed to the ceiling above the stained iron bathtub by iron rods that are bent at the ends to keep the thing from sliding off
that person.
is a woman. Her body has healed around the rods, even though certain rods seem as though they go through major organs.
So she's alive.
She looks
She's like
alive.
comatose. Ramis is just like horrified. He's disgusted. However, he keeps his eyes on the prize. He's going for that crib.
You want to run to the crib? I think you can make it with your move speed to the crib.
He's gonna make it. He's gonna go to the crib.
Okay. So Ramis runs to the crib with the angelic baby inside. And you see a tiny baby creature of,
Creature.
it's a baby. No, it's a baby.
Human baby.
Yeah, I said
Okay.
creature, just a person.
Just because babies are creatures.
An angelic child sitting there looking up at you.
Okay. With my free action, I think Ramis would gently and lovingly pick up the baby
Okay.
and hold it to his chest.
Ramis leans.
Charismatically, can I like, is this like a fucked up like demon baby? He's gonna be like the best dad this baby never had.
It doesn't look like a baby.
What?
Oh, sorry, it doesn't look like a demon baby. It doesn't look,
I thought we were
it
just
does not look like a demon baby.
Still, he is going to use all of his charisma.
Roll a investigation check.
Okay. I'm not great at investigation. 4. Is the crib trapped?
No, you roll an investigation check and you look at this baby and it looks so fucking cute.
Okay.
And you reach down to pick it up and the illusion is dispelled. And there is no baby at all.
Okay.
Shit.
Fucking fireball away, bro.
You're gonna have to
but
say that a
there
little
is-
louder. I'm
there
about
is-
100 feet away.
There is a woman still strapped
Stapled to the fucking thing.
stapled to the ceiling. And let's roll another perception check real quick.
Perception.
Yeah, I'll take a perception check.
Okay. That was not one.
Oh. There's a person stapled to the ceiling.
You think it's a
Is it a
person, but you're not
person?
quite sure.
Is
Is
it a
there
person
even
or
a
a creature?
ceiling? Where am I?
You think that this person could be your dad.
Okay.
Do I exist?
Well, I am still invisible, even though I tried to grab this illusion baby.
You have a mini freak out. You can't see yourself.
Okay. I think I'm just kind of now like, oh shit, like my whole plan just evaporated in front of my face. So, oh shit. I still haven't used my like main action, but I don't know. I feel like that was a lot of stuff, so I can end there.
You can use your action to do something else.
Sorry guys, I need some help. Should I like go for the stapled person or should I try to make like a play on the witch?
Play on the witch. I think she's
On the witch.
But just
Coming
like to
down.
like so for your information, the door, like she blew it open and
Yeah.
it's like open. So like you inside the house can see her. She hasn't really moved since this started.
you can just backstab her.
You're like probably less than 10 feet away from her. 10 feet or so, yeah,
Yeah.
in the middle of the hut.
Well, I don't have like sneak attack or anything, so I can't like.
But you can
backstab
still
her.
use your action to like cast something or do whatever you
Okay.
want, yeah.
Just hit her in the ankles, man.
Cast a spell on her ankles.
I'm going to.
Also, I'd like to end around 8. I know McKenna, you have to leave soon, so.
I do.
We'll end-
Once somebody texts me, she's supposed to land in 6 minutes.
Oh, shit, okay.
How far is the airport?
15 minutes away.
Awesome.
This witch is looking pretty beat up at this point too.
What about her ankles?
Her ankles are like a little more beat up than the rest of her, and that's saying a lot.
Wow.
I just want her to
I've
fall.
certainly been going for the ankles.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do something weird. I am going to cast Bull Strength on myself. And that's the end of my turn now. Because
Okay.
that's my one ability.
You sure you don't want to cast an unseen servant and then cast your bull strength on the servant?
No, I'm stronger
Okay.
than the servant. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. That's Ramisa's turn, which is Doug's turn now.
Okay, I'm in the poison there, am I?
You are going to roll a Constitution saving throw, Mr. Doug.
Hey. Wait, don't I? Sorry, I need to keep looking at this Mage Slayer thing because figure this out.
Wait, no, sorry. Cat's Grace. Not Bull
You
Strength.
also have advantage on saving throws against spells cast by creatures within 5 feet, so I get advantage.
Okay.
Constitution, you said?
Yes.
20.
That's gonna work.
There you go. I don't even need
So
to
you
roll again.
Damage.
I
Yay.
take what? Half?
Only half. Yay.
Joy.
Are you ready? You ready to count? All right. 6, 5, 7, 8, 2,
27 again?
and we half that.
So rounding down, so that's 26. So that's 13.
13 poison damage. Mr. Zug.
Oh no.
I'm gritting my teeth. It stings. Don't they have like a second wind? Oh, that's short rest. All right. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna hack at the ankles.
Hack at the ankles.
Nope. Yes, 24.
That's gonna hit.
I'm gonna use a superiority die for damage. Okay, it wasn't smart this time. So that was 6 plus a d8. 7 damage. And you have to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
Not 15. Why am I rolling so well?
What do you mean why you're rolling so well? You roll well all the time. Why is this a surprise to you?
Not all the time, but sometimes a lot, yeah. Okay, and
Sometimes like every time.
now it's her turn. Ooh. Okay.
Cast a spell.
Yeah, obviously. Let's see. What's she gonna do? She definitely likes that Sindra is almost dead. She thinks that Zug is kind of a threat. So she's going to point at you and she's going to reach out and
Touch me.
she's gonna reach out and touch your face and she's gonna boop you in the snoot.
All right.
And let's maybe not murder you today. Like this.
Don't hold back. You can take it.
I don't know that you can.
You know us.
That's true. I kind of, yeah, okay. Okay, she's gonna deal a fuck ton of damage here. She's gonna smack you and you're gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
Is she doing a melee attack?
No,
Spell?
it's a spell.
Okay, so I roll Constitution first.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
So the first one was 13, next one is 12, so 13.
Not quite. Searing pain all over your body.
Not my body. And I'll, of course, attack you.
I'm trying to find. You take 69 damage.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
69 necrotic damage.
God.
Wait, I have something.
Yeah, you should use that.
Yeah, hold up. Just hold up.
That's a lot of damage.
Mhm.
Significantly more than any of our maximum HP amounts.
Don't I have like
Why
a
you failed that throw, man. Roll harder, you guys.
relentless endurance? When you are reduced to 0 HP but not killed, you can drop to 1 HP instead once per long rest. Can I use that?
Wow.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Good. Okay, so you're at 1 HP,
Yep, and then I'm gonna attack you.
and then you get to yeah,
Nice cheat death. I like it.
do it.
Fucking Zug.
22.
Yes. Okay, so Zug cheats death and then attacks.
For a whopping 9 damages.
You.
Woohoo.
Nice. Okay, that's gonna be, you said 9 damage?
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay. It's Syndra's turn.
Yeah. All right.
Long
kill
wave
her.
is still emanating towards you. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Jesus.
Oh God. Oh God. All right. Here we go.
Get my dice ready. Ugh.
13.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You ready to count?
No.
1. Nice. 1 again. Wow. 7. 5. What is that?
19.
You take 9
Doesn't matter because I'm down.
damage. And Cinder falls over, choking and coughing on poison. Pretty bad.
Damn.
Okay, and it is Kane's turn. She's really like standing on her last ankle here.
All right.
Simba.
Is she on the porch?
She's on the porch.
All right. Well, I can't hurt Zug anymore, right? He's down.
He's at 1 HP.
1 HP.
Oh, you're at 1 HP.
Cinder is down. And Ramis is in the house, freaking out. How gross it is.
Well, I'm fucking like ripped though.
Yeah, but also very strong.
Yeah.
Strong and terrified.
I don't know Ramis is in the house, right?
You might not know.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
If anything, I saw him go invisible, and that's about it, right?
Well, you see me standing behind her now.
Yeah,
Do
he
I?
well, so
Oh,
you
okay.
did. You did
I
come
cast
out of
a
invisibility.
spell,
He
so-
came out of invisibility and casted a spell. So
Okay.
you from that range, I don't know that you would
Oh,
see
Yeah,
him
that's fair.
because he's
Yeah.
pretty far. So
Yeah, okay.
you might not have an idea. It's also a very short amount of time to like notice.
Okay, I have an idea.
Fireball,
This
anyways.
should work.
There's no baby.
There's no
I'm fireball is a sphere 20 feet wide,
Don't fireball me.
or a sphere with a radius of 20 feet. So I'm
Can
gonna
I-
put
Kane, maybe roll like a perception check.
okay
Ramis is there. Don't fireball.
24.
24. Okay, so you notice 2 things with the 24, which is that you can see Ramis. And then secondly, she's like you probably could blow and she would follow.
Oh, boring. I was gonna do a fucking bad.
Good. That means that instead of rolling an attack that could miss, I can just put a fireball exactly above her head so that all it does is engulf just her head. And so it won't hit anyone to the left, to the right, to any direction.
She's also really tall, so you know.
Perfect. That makes it even easier,
Yeah.
which means I can't miss. She can't dodge this. She's dead no matter what I roll.
Well,
Well,
Zug is also standing like right next to her, so I don't know. And
Yeah,
he's-
but if you put a sphere exactly above her, picture this with me, and you lower it until it just touches her head, it is not actually physically possible that I hit Zug or Ramis with this. Correct? I know spatial awareness isn't everyone's thing, but I'm envisioning this with no trouble.
I'm envisioning a sphere. I'm envisioning
Yes.
her standing like here, right?
Yes.
And then Zug is a bit taller. He's probably like, a few feet away, right?
He's at least
And I'm
2.5 feet
envisioning the
away.
sphere coming down.
Yes.
I think that the sphere is gonna this makes a spherical shape, with the height difference.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of envisioning that this might singe a little bit of Zug's eyebrows over here.
I mean,
Down
you're the GM. You can just call it whatever you want, Danny. I don't care.
you don't like Zug anyways.
Blaze also arrived, so I'm gonna put my shoes on, but keep going. I'm paying attention.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see if Zug takes a damage or not.
No, I want to know if he's in the range or not. I can see.
So
Just
okay,
tell me.
so depending
play
on how far
games.
apart they are, this is like a math lesson, right? Of like 10.
I mean, I'll draw it out for you. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
This is what I envision.
Fucking
Yeah.
firebolter or fireball.
me-
Jesus.
Funny. You see what I'm seeing?
I understand.
You understand, okay. How big is the sphere? Can you tell me like the radius of the
Yes, I can
fireball?
tell you. The radius is 20 feet.
20 feet, so it's pretty big. So like that
20-foot
curve, it's not a
sphere.
small sphere, it's a big sphere. So like if it hits top of her head, it's probably gonna hit Zug's head too. Unless he's like 20 feet
You-
away from her.
Tell me
You
if I
have to
hit
be
Zug or
very,
not. I
very
don't. Just tell me if I hit
precise.
Zug or not.
What do you think? What do the rest of you think? I don't
Go
want to.
for it.
I don't
I'm
think.
gonna
call
let
it
you
mine.
call it, and then I'll go do the planimetric drawing in AutoCAD for you
I'm
later.
envisioning this right now. I'm trying to think.
Wait, hold up. How tall is she?
About 6'5".
I'm 7 foot.
Yeah.
And you are centered on a 5-foot square, so you're 2.5 feet away from her. We can do the math on that if you want. But if all I need to do is just touch her with that, she is in range of that. So 2.5 feet away, the sphere would have to be so big that it makes up for that 1/2 foot. So 6 inches. Oh, wait, this is Pythagoras. So the sum of the squares of the two short sides of the triangle are equal to the square of the hypotenuse. So we know that the left side is 6 inches and the other is 2.5. So if you square 6 inches and 2.5 feet, you get the distance of the hypotenuse, which would tell you whether or not that she's in range. I'm asking you as the DM to tell me right now without doing that math, whether or not I'm going to hit him, because it's your call.
I don't think that Kane could do that math in 6 seconds.
I think Kane is
120 feet away.
he's very in tune with casting his spells, and also it doesn't matter because that's what the rule is. You can pick a spot in very precise space.
Know that there is about a 90% chance that he will also hit Zug.
Fine, 33 damage.
Damn.
So wait, you cast the fireball?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna roll to see if it hits Zug. Is this a 10-sided?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say on the zeros it doesn't hit Zug. And everything else it hits Zug. Is that right? Is that 10%?
Yeah.
Is it a D10?
I think it's a D10, yeah.
You remove one face, you got 10%.
So on zeros, Zug is safe. On everything else, Zug is being hit by this.
But you never roll zeros. You only roll 15 and
Okay,
up.
okay. How about this? How about on nines, Zug is safe?
How about whatever you roll is not safe? Because it's still a 10% chance that you'll get whatever that number is.
What number do you want, Zug? 0 through 9
Roll a D20 and either a 20 or a 1
are safe.
are safe.
Okay.
Nice.
20 and 1 are safe. Everything else, you get hit.
Yep.
All right. I want to make
roll well.
okay. Come on, Zug. It's an 18. Okay, 33 damage.
What are the rules for dying?
You're not dead. You're not dead.
So
You're just down now.
you're just downed, yeah. So basically, you hit everything in a sphere and it hits her head and it singes on top of both of their heads and it's a 20-foot radius ball. So this is gonna hit the house too. So the house is gonna light like on fire. And she falls over, wailing in agony. And Zug also falls over, wailing in agony. And Sindra is laying on the ground in a cloud of poison that starts to dissipate. Zug and the witch are laying on the ground.
The poison is actually flammable. I've played these games before.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah, did I
the
get a
house
3
is
for
now
you?
on fire with Kane standing 100 feet away and Ramis is inside. And that's where we'll end for today.
Oh, what?
Perfect. Okay, I gotta run. Goodbye,
Okay, bye.
everyone. I love
Bye.
you all. I miss you guys. I'll see you later.
Oh,
Bye.
Say
Bye.
hello to
Wow.
her before.
Okay.
I will say hello to Belay from all of you,
Okay.
especially you, Danielle.
Thank you. Please do say hi for me.
I certainly will. All right, bye, guys.
Tell me
Goodbye.
she's my best friend.
Bye.
No, get back.
Bye.
So to recap, you guys rested, got bit by a lot of flies, and then you
Bit by a lot of flies, rested, bit by a lot of flies.
bit by flies,
Yeah.
rest, bit
Yeah.
by flies some more. And then you guys made your way to this little hut. And Ramis was kindly trying to like knock on the door, like, hello, like, one of them. She just like right in the face. He gets knocked off the ledge. She comes out screaming and she says, not my baby. And she starts throwing things at you. She immediately downs Ramis. And then you guys fight back and forth for a while. And she's like throwing shit at you and you're throwing shit at her and you're hitting her ankles and she's, you know, charming people. And finally, after downing 3 people, you guys make it out alive. Downed but alive. And luckily the 2 people who can heal you are up still. And Ramis ends up sneaking into the house to try to save this alleged baby, sees alleged charming angelic baby, goes to pick it up and finds out that it is just air and it vanishes between his hands. So this was clearly some type of illusion. Fucking weird. You also see all of the horrid things in this house, most notably a blood-stained bathtub over which a woman is stapled to the ceiling with iron rods, seemingly going through her organs, and she has actually healed over some of the rods. So like her skin is like,
she's just hanging out.
she is hanging out over.
Not the time for a pun.
She seems alive.
Why? They're so
apparently.
fun.
And
Daddy's so done.
then a giant fireball explosion rains down upon the witch and the house and a little bit of Zug,
The whole scene.
and everybody goes down and the house is on fire, and that's it. So let's get a plan of action for next time together. I'm assuming you guys are gonna figure out what's up with
Save
the
the
lady
ravens, save the
and the
lady.
ravens. Do you guys know where you want to go or what you want to do next time?
We gotta figure out how to get the skull back to
Yeah.
Argenbus holds.
Yeah, we didn't even get the skull on this combat. So depending on like where she was and where you found her, you would have found her like
What-
in the fucking.
What was the quest that the dude gave us in the mansion?
From Argenbost Holt?
I guess.
Restore the skull.
Yeah,
Restore the skeleton.
he said
No.
bring the skeleton back. We can light the beacon and.
No. Wasn't there a dude? There's a dude in one of the upper rooms in that decrepit mansion with the spiders. And
That was Argenbost Holt.
was that him?
Yeah,
Oh.
Sir Godfrey?
There's
Yeah,
another
I
guy who
guess.
said like, get the fuck out of my way, I'm trying to kill Strahd.
No. I'll look back on the notes.
The guy's lover, who was the big intimidating one.
That's Vladimir, and he's not trying to kill Strahd. In fact, he was very angry at you.
Oh, like keep him in hell or whatever the fuck.
Yes.
Whatever, he threatened us. Wasn't a quest, he just threatened us.
Okay. And is there anywhere, like, let's say you were to figure out what's going on here and manage to get your way out, where would you want to go?
Well, this woman might be our potion maker's sister.
Hmm.
So we'd want to go visit her. We'd want to ransack this whole area looking for her sister as well.
We haven't the whole settlement that's kind of in the swamp. We haven't looked at anything there.
Yeah. Okay. So it sounds like our next session will primarily be in this location as well.
No scarecrows.
And then Argonbus and Poppy's potions.
Jenny?
Jenny's potionarium.
Cool. Okay. Then that's it.